Tonight, I have two 1956 Christmas rack packs. One of them I'm going to be opening, and one of them I'm going to show because I need to sell it. And I don't know why, but I've always kind of kept my eBay selling separate from the channel. I don't know exactly why. I mean, it's because with everybody on the channel, I love sharing the cards and opening packs and talking cards and looking at PSA reveals and just sharing and enjoying the hobby with all of you. And then my eBay selling is kind of something separate because that's more of just, I'm trying to make money, and it's, strangers on eBay bidding and buying on things. And I guess I don't know if it's guilt or whatever, that if I were to try to sell stuff to people who watch my channel, I don't know. It doesn't feel right to me. I don't quite know why. So, but here's an instance where I don't want to list this pack on eBay because it's so high end, and there's just too much opportunity for somebody to pull a con on me through eBay, because eBay seems to always side with the buyers. I could see somebody, let's say they get this pack and they mess with it and then claim that there was something wrong with it, and then of course eBay then gives them their money back, and then I potentially get a pack back that was messed with. So I have to sell. I mean, I have one credit card. It's just the interest rates are just that. I'm just paying interest each month, and it's getting out of hand. And I need to sell this. I need to sell something big enough to just pay off that card. A couple of my friends said, "Well, why don't I sell like 3 or 4 of my high-end PSA graded cards?" But I would rather keep those cards. They're kind of forever cards, like my Hank Aaron rookie and things like that, versus this pack. So because somebody's showing on the front of this, I already have 2 of them PSA graded, so 2 of the cards. So I'm going to start off showing the pack and just see, maybe somebody who's into higher end stuff, and it is, these are such a tough topic because most of the Christmas racks are absolute fraud. And it's, I'm not saying that my packs are better than all the others out there. It's just, I know the source where I got mine from. I got mine from one of the few legit sources, who was the original person who acquired, or his family acquired, from this find or bulk lot back in the late 70s. And I'm going to put a link in the description to this video to a couple of weeks ago when COG Sports Cards opened a pack that I sold to them from this same supplier of these legit packs, and you'll have to see what they pulled. It's incredible. So that's, again, these are the legit ones. These are the ones you can count on, weren't put together by somebody in Canada 6 months ago. So I will, let's get to that pack, and then I'm going to be cracking one open of just comments showing. So this is an instance of something I don't want to sell this. It's one of my prized possessions, but this one item can get me enough money. So here it is. Some of you've seen this before. It's actually, so the legit supplier, to separate his out from all the fakes and frauds even more, started doing his own grading of these packs, where he had a 10-point scale from everything from the header to the staples to the, everything. So this is a 56 Christmas rack. I'm going to say right now, I'm hoping to get $14,000 for this. If that sounds crazy, the cards showing alone and the condition they are, a low guesstimate is about half that just in the card showing. So you have all Yankees showing on this 56 pack. Hank Bauer, Mickey Mantle, Billy Martin. On the back, you have Phil Rizzuto. I wrote down who else because I looked up who is, because some are hard to see. Joe Coleman and Tommy Carroll showing on the back. So XRPG, he is one of the few legit suppliers of these. Like I said, I've been buying from him for probably 16 years now. I haven't a lot recently just because, you know, money's tight. I can't be buying these anymore. But I've probably had this, I want to say, for 6 or 7 years. And unfortunately, I got to part with it. I should pick up the camera so I can, you know, you guys kind of get a bigger overview of it. So the Mantle, I mean, low guess on the Mantle is a 6. I mean, I don't know what the back looks like. It's in this wrapping, you can't see if there's a surface dimple or a surface blemish, or, but I mean, it's, if somebody bought this, it would be something that you'd probably want to keep unopened. These do sell for a lot. I mean, there is one listed on eBay right now with a Hank Aaron rookie, I believe, on the back of a 54, legit Christmas rack pack. They're asking 50 thou, which I think's on the high side. And again, a 56 Mantle on front can't compare to a Hank Aaron rookie on back of a Christmas rack. But there was another one with there was a 57 with Koufax on the back that it had, like, you know, 40 bidders, and it was up to $3,700 or something like that. So there is value in these. This is an investment quality item. So there it is. It's like I said, in the description, I'll put a link below, because so there's 6 Yankees showing. I have no idea. There's no way to know, did they fill this whole thing with Yankees, or is there junk in the middle? Like I say with these, you got to assume there's commons in the middle, because what I found is maybe once or twice I've hit a star or semi-star in the middle. But I think for the majority to market these, that they tended to put the stars showing, so they would sell, and then the middle is filled with commons. I've even pulled a duplicate of a common that was on the front somewhere in the middle of the pack. So, but this is usually something you don't want to open. COG Sports Cards did open the one that I sold to them, and I'm glad they did for what they found in the middle. And I would have never found that, because I would have never opened it. So I am ecstatic for them. So again, I'm going to put that link in the description. Same seller, same lot, same supply of these that their 1960 pack came from, same as this, and same as the one that I'm going to crack open, different 56. So again, this is for sale. I'm asking 14 thou. I know people are going to flip out in the comments and say that's ridiculous, it's a ripoff. It's if you do your research, it's really not. There's, you know, there's other Christmas racks, and the ones on eBay, I mean, there's not 100% way to know are those legit ones either, but there are others on eBay that are in that, you know, they're in the $20,000 to $30,000 range. I mean, again, that's not a sold price, it's just an asking price. But I mean, there's the key card, but also you get, you know, there's Martin, there's Bauer, there's Rizzuto. It's a pretty killer pack. It's, you know, especially for a Yankees fan, a Mantle fan, you know, it's, yeah, and he, you know, when he authenticated it, there's a, you know, serial number there, you know, and that's the overall grade, 8.3 for this pack, on a 10 scale. I mean, this is something, if somebody was interested, I would, you know, fly out with it or drive out or whatever, so you could see it in person if somebody was very seriously interested in this. So, but unfortunately, I got to sell it. If I can't sell it, I may just open it and get all the cards graded and then just sell the cards. So, but I need to find some way to come up with, you know, a pretty good chunk of cash in, you know, the 5-figure range. So, you know, thanks for anybody who considers that. And then the one I'm going to open is just a commons showing, but there is a Ashburn on the front, but I need a nice Ashburn for my 56 set. So again, this is, I mean, you expect commons inside, but who knows what will, I mean, the cards showing on this thing are incredible. So to me, it's worth for me to crack this open and upgrade my set with these and send probably all of these off to PSA. So Dick Donovan, Carl Erskine, Richie Ashburn. Mostly if there's a Hall of Famer or star showing, I won't open it, but I would really like that Ashburn to upgrade my set. And, let's open it. It's, I can't really see who's on back. James Brady, we'll see when we open them. So I got this cardboard here, so I don't want to cut my desk. Let's see, how should I do this so you guys get a better view of everything? Should we do it this way? Yeah, all right. So I'm gonna come to the side here, and this is, this is gonna be dead time here. I'm sorry, you gotta be kind of delicate opening these. It's funny when you see COG open their 1960, it was like somebody doing surgery, and Snake was sitting there watching. Just, I mean, I could hear the sweat drops off his head, so because he was worried Rusty was gonna gouge the Mantle that was showing. So they're 60 that they bought. They needed a 60 Mantle for their collection, so they bought that, and with the intention of opening it, and it was a nice card in the middle too. So I know they've sent those off to PSA. I mean, not PSA, SGC, and they are awaiting the return of the grades on that. And so, again, I'm not trying to take advantage of anybody. I'm not, that's, again, like I said, why I don't link up my, my eBay stuff with my YouTube channel. I don't want people to think that I'm trying to take advantage or dump stuff off on people. But this is kind of a situation where, if somebody wants something that they've seen on my channel, this is a opportunity to pick up a really neat, it may be a one of a kind. I've never seen another 56 with Mantle showing. So, and I hate to part with it, but one of the reasons why I feel like I can is because I do have a couple of Mantles, 56 Mantles graded already. That one, if it did grade a 6 or higher, would be higher than my Mantles, which are a 3 and a 5. But like I said, if I can't sell the pack, maybe I'll crack it open on the channel. So that was kind of a very hard getting that first sell out. I was kind of exhausted, so I was like kind of rushing part of it, or maybe not as careful as I would be on another day. Had an early shift today. I just had dinner, and then I have another shift tonight from like 7:30 till 1 in the morning. So I don't like these split days. It's hard when you've come home from work to then go back to work. So yeah, not looking forward to tonight, but should be, it'll be an easy shift, just a late one after having a super early one this morning. All right, this is kind of open, so that's good. That's very good. So I'm going to do what I usually do with these so that the middle cards are a surprise. I'm going to pull since we know there's not a Hall of Famer superstar on the back, I'm going to pull the back card forward, and we'll do it cell by cell and see if we get surprised. But these are in great shape. So there we go. Use that cardboard for kindling, and we'll start with the Ashburn cell. So, all right. So the back card was a Clint Courtney. A little bit of a stain or something on that corner there, but otherwise it's sharp. Card 159. All right, neat. Let's see, what can I do to hide? Let's do like this so we can be surprised with each one. There. All right, Richie Ashburn. Super nice. Oh, and it's a white back. Well, some series the white back is more rare, but they're all gray backs showing. But this is a, see, it's a white back. You can see how much brighter it is. So, so these are both in the 100 series. So, you know, I don't know which one's more rare in the hundreds, but the more rare version does carry a slight premium. So, man, this is sharp. I mean, look at that. There's get a close-up on the corners. Oh, it has a crease right there. That's a bummer. Oh, well. Yep. Well, that sucks. So since these are, you know, repacked back in the day from Topps Excess, you know, if they weren't handled great, there you go. So this might not be worth grading, but so that's the thing. It's hard to tell on that mantle. I mean, what shape the mantle is. So it's one of those things that it's probably best to just leave it unopened, but who knows? It's, you know, whoever buys it, that's their decision. Howie Pollitt. $262. Let's see if we can get all the different angles and light. Oh, that's off screen, so that doesn't make much sense to put on a stand, but oh well. Okay, and the last one in that cell, Chuck Stobbs, off center. That's another white back, card 68. It's a good thing I dropped it flat. All right, now the Erskine cell. I'm going to hide whoever's behind Erskine. We're going to look at the back card because we know it's not a Hall of Famer or anything of the such. So who do we got? Jim Brady. It's got a soft corner there. It's off center. But these are just, I mean, these are cool. And now the Erskine, which is in super sharp shape. Hold it at the different angles, see if hopefully there's no creasing, because this sucker's sharp. I mean, initially looking at it, this to me screams, you know, 7. And you know that 1956s and, you know, 6s, 7s, and 8s are pretty darn valuable. So this is definitely one that I would get graded. Card 233. Awesome. That's beautiful. That is a nice card. I'll have to look at it closer if that's just a little surface. It doesn't look to be a crease, but it's kind of in a weird spot if it was to. All right, who do we got here? Wendy McCall. Card 44, pretty off center. And last one in the cell, Ed Fitzgerald, off center. Card 198. All right, last cell on the back we had Warren Hacker. Card 282. Okay, and then now we know we have Dick Donovan on the front. That's sharp. Nice. White back, card 18. That's very nice. All right, now the unknowns in the middle. Can we get lucky and have a non-common? Gail Harris. Card 91. And, wow, okay. I mean, it's a name. It's not his 52 card, but Andy Pafko, you know, famous for being card number 1 in the 52 top set. Card 312. It's kind of neat. It's a good way to end. He got smashed at home plate, though. All right. Well, you know, a little bit of controversy. These are, you know, the majority of Christmas racks out there. Like I said, anything newer than 62 never existed. That's been faked or made up after the fact, after the legit ones. And anything that's not baseball. There were no basketball, football, hockey, Christmas packs. And you see those all over eBay. And unfortunately, I saw some today that were bid up into the hundreds for like a 68 baseball, you know, quote, Christmas rack. And that's just a total sham. It's, you know, it's sad. But, you know, with these older ones, even cracking these open, it's so worth it, because even if you get 12 commons, they're in nice shape. It's so worth it. But that, you know, that Ashburn is really cool. I'm really, you know, I'm happy with this. We didn't, you know, you don't expect to hit a star in the middle, but, you know, the Pafko is a, you know, pretty neat name, or big name from back then, or a big name in sports cards, at least, for his significance in 52 tops. So, I appreciate watching. I appreciate you bearing with me as I was kind of over describing the Mantle pack, but you know, it's you know, this is up for sale if anybody's interested. It's just you know, it's the times right now. I need a chunk of money to, you know, dig out of debt. So hope you have a good night, and thank you again.